Welcome. It's Campus Talk, ETV Uganda, where we talk about money, sex, love, and relationships. I'm your host Mirionsi and my co-host.
Melanie Joyce, and today here we have our guests, Diana and Feli. Welcome back, our dear guests.
Thank you. It's really nice to have you back as usual. Today, our question is, would you abort if you found out that your boyfriend is actually your biological brother?
I would not abort.
It's interesting, you know.
Though you have committed incest, no, but still I can't abort. I'm committing another sin, seriously. Abortion is also something else. I would rather keep that child. Yes, I would rather keep the child. Because if I look at abortion again, that's also another sin. Though I've already committed another one and I can't do it. I can't do it again.
You actually have committed already two sins.
Yes.
Fornication
and incest. So at least I would rather keep the abortion and no, like I don't do it. I keep the child. So what do you think, Philly?
Well, I would agree with Melanie. Okay. First of all, the baby is very innocent,
Yes.
and then the parents. I would also say the parents are innocent because in the first place they didn't know they were really. Yeah. Nowadays, parents have that. Okay, they like keeping away their secrets. Like
Yes.
maybe when they have a child before
Out.
marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a child outside the marriage or they have a child before marriage, they like keeping it a secret. So perhaps these two didn't know each other, but then with time they get to know. So the child is innocent and the
Yes,
parents might also be
So
innocent.
the sin goes back to the parents
Yeah.
because they didn't tell us that. Yeah, I have another son out or someone else out.
Yeah. So I can't really abort.
Yeah, you sustain the pregnancy and
Yeah.
And to me, I would abort.
why?
You know, seriously, having now, let us say now this child grows up. So will you let that child know the fact that you're brother and sister, or you just let it be? Like, you call me mommy, call him daddy. But
They're your
then,
brother and sister. Still, Miriam you're looking at that relationship
yeah,
that it's going to be tough. Rather, they tell us that like truth is bitter. Yes, you better tell the truth and tell like yes, we did this and
and you know that even society has it that a child born of relatives, let us say the child of they refer it as omwana w'ekibi, you know, child of the sin. So it's not meant to live. That's actually. Now Kati, we're imagining your kid fine, you've kept it a secret,
Yes.
you've raised this child, and then maybe in his form for back, maybe you know these people in the village will never stop talking.
yes,
So someone will be like, do you know that your mother and father, brothers and sisters?
Yes.
You know that risk. Now let us look at the psychological torture. Look at how his confidence is going to be lowered.
Yes.
Because you know your parents and
He'll
relatives. Though I blame the parents,
Yes.
fine, maybe they never told you. And by the way, there are some circumstances where we like reach and we like, no, let me leave this. Fine, they are brothers and sisters, but you know,
So you
sincerely,
have to abort.
yeah, to protect my child from that torture and so on, I rather abort and I be like, fine, this is a sin, but it's fine.
It will never be fine.
How do you say? How do you?
It will never, because still inside you be like I aborted someone. I aborted someone who was going to be special, someone who was going to be something, and all that.
You learn to forget. You ask for forgiveness and forget, fairly.
That is why you should keep the kid because, okay, like you have to tell your child the truth so that he lives with it. He or she has to live with the truth. If you tell them the truth, they will ignore whatever the society says about them. They will know that, yeah, I am born of this, but it wasn't a mistake of my parents. And yeah,
So
it is, but
you
they will learn
feel
to live with it.
yeah, you learn to. You're still watching Campus Talk. It's Uganda. Let's hear our view from Diana.
Yes, Melanie, thank you for hosting me for a second time. Yeah, this is another exciting discussion that we have together. I'm happy to come back and argue with you. This is really a trying and disturbing situation because Actually, I think in the first place, we would look at this that this is a failure of the parents, because once I had produced a child outside and I've come into another marriage, I think I'll sit down on a table with you and tell my husband or my wife, actually, I had the first child somewhere,
Yes.
and would link these children together when they grow up to get to know each other. But then, if they happen to meet in future and they produce, oh god, that's a big mess. Because first of all, yes, people, I know you're going to look at yourself and you think, yes, it's a sin.
Yes.
It's going to be a big shock. Like you actually realize the child is supposed to call you uncle, the same time it's supposed to call you auntie, the same time it's supposed to call you daddy, mom, and when it goes now to the clan, you know this is an African tradition. That is really an abomination. So we don't expect it. But then abortion wouldn't be the answer.
Yes.
Because I think abortion is actually one way of killing someone.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
is.
That's murder.
you can't kill life, because life comes from God and it's a gift. So if it happens to you and okay, you actually find out that the two of you're of one blood.
Yes.
So I think you can go, you go back, you go to the family if they are. I think it's very important you don't keep it upon to yourselves. You go at home to the family of the boy or a girl, talk
And-
about it, you call the clan, you guys, you ask what you're going to do, because I mean you didn't intend for this to happen. So when it happens, you've sat down on one table, you find that you can come up with a solution, but I don't certain that it will result to abortion. Well, it is a big argument. You cannot decide whether we should keep this pregnancy or abort.
Terminate it.
But I think above all we have God. So
Yeah.
you pray to God.
So your solution, as you, Diana, it has happened to you. Solution, what do you do?
Okay, I'm running down, of course. I'm laying my remarks on that. So yeah, we sit with the clan members. They are going to welcome a new guest.
Member.
I don't know.
Family.
This is, I think this is, we don't know. This is a new member, really. And a member has a lot of complications, but then you take it. Yes, you can't. This is still your blood. You can't expel your blood. So I think when it comes to the clan, they will give you a solution. They will
Yes, they will
either
settle
tell
for
you abort, or
Or
we
you
keep it.
Yes.
And actually, if I concur that they will have to tell you keep it, because if you're all related, then even this blood is part of you, and still, yeah, he can be a good member. It was not out of your making.
Wait, we had that scenario back, I think that was 2014 in our village. That girl produced, although we are relatives, she produced with the cousin. When she produced, she was pregnant. I hear the auntie left and they remained and had sex. You know, like your aunt has gone, maybe has traveled to Kampala maybe for a week, and for she's staying with the cousins, and all that happened. And when the girl got pregnant, she produced the kid. You know what happened? I hear that the village people, all those ones told her, don't do this, that. But at last she covered the baby with a big blanket and the baby died. I was like, you people, that's not, no, everyone was not blaming her, but I thought still something would have been done. Maybe like taking that kid somewhere else, and maybe someone goes, maybe adopt her, and maybe like that. But it was really bad, covering the big blanket, and she died.
Actually, I would still stand out about it. If not, you know why? Because if you studied some divinity in A level, divinity 4, there are some cases where abortion is really approved, even by the law, by the professionals, and so on.
Yes.
And that's one of the cases which is approved. Really, if at all, even the world came out and it's like, yeah, this is approved, we can at least concur with this. And then some kids who are like a result of that, most of them die when they're young.
Yes,
Ask me why?
Mhm.
Because scientifically there is that, I don't know, that connection whereby if your brothers or sisters,
That kid,
really your kid can't
even
stay.
a kid can
The
have some
product, yeah,
complications, like
complications and so on. So now I'm looking at that. You're
Yes.
already worried you're pregnant. Poor brother, biological brother. you have those chances, like my kid at the age of 5 or 6,
Yes.
you get that weakness and so on, she will die. So seriously, to save myself, abort at once, live with that sin, ask God for forgiveness.
What if you
Move on
abort
with
Hello,
and you die?
Milensi. Hello, hello.
Yes,
Still,
yes.
you know, taking a decision that I'm going to abort is not something easy. You of course expect all that. This is the taking. It's more of taking a risk. I might die. I may get a complication. The baby maybe may refuse,
To
and
come
maybe
out and
it
maybe
might rot from inside.
inside,
Like
and
it's
you end up
disturbing.
so many
Milensi.
things.
So
Hello, my host.
yeah.
I wouldn't second that idea that actually you will abort because
That's my view.
yeah, it's the view, yeah, but I wouldn't like our viewers to take what you are talking about,
Yeah.
that actually you would resort to abortion, because this is an African culture. Though we have been developed and though policies have come that yes, you can abort, but there are instances where you approve the abortion. Take a look. If a woman fails to produce and maybe she has a complication and she's going to die, or okay, you choose to save a child or the mother, and whereby you cannot leave the mother to die because of the baby,
Yes.
because she can still produce more than one, so you would you then abort. But then I think your view of approve that this was a mistake, it was not your making. You leave this child to grow. I've seen people that have raised such kind of children, and they are welcome in society, and they actually live, they don't die.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they
Now,
live and they don't die.
personality here
But then
differs.
the two of you have to sort yourselves, because if you know that your parents,
yes.
you should limit the relationship. I don't know how it's going to be,
Yeah, you
but of course you're
separate.
going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
separate, because you know the child joining the two of you, you may be preempted again to
To have
produce
another
another.
one.
But again, you should appreciate the way. Now it's confusing. You're still
Good.
lovers, parents, and again
You're
relatives.
raising and you're
So
Your
it's really
siblings.
it's complicated.
And then
I
it's a
pray it doesn't
device.
come to my side.
It's a device.
Yes.
In fact, you have seen this. Pregnant women are always with their husbands.
Yes.
And now we're going to limit. Even the verdicts advise that. Now, how do you tell me you're going, your boyfriend is going to the other side? Because
Yes,
it's your
and you
brother. Don't
separate.
come.
Yes,
Above
that comes up, and
all,
you have
Yeah.
to go by.
What?
Yes.
Why
No,
should
look,
I?
Miriam, so that
Why?
can happen.
Mhm.
Okay, if you guys have the money, you can be like, perhaps you go outside country, or maybe
We are saying
some other
basically you two
district.
separate it.
Yeah,
Yes, we can.
You have to accept it. Okay. It hurts a lot, but you'll have to accept that
Yes.
he is already your brother. There is nothing you can do about it. The fact that you people learned about it late means that you have to let go.
No, that's why I'm saying if I'm to let go, then means I'll let my brother go, as well as even this unifying factor should go away, should go from my life.
No, no,
Should
no, 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 no.
separate
At
in
least
like
maybe
this
give
intimacy should
someone,
be
give
to me.
someone to raise that kid, maybe. And
Yeah.
yes,
Give
maybe
someone
your
the kid.
mom, someone
Wait,
else, or
the
someone
love
else.
of a child. You can't
Because
tell me we're going to give my now, Melanie. Can you give me your child because he's a product of you and your brother?
yes,
Let
I
me
can.
reason-
I can. Maybe
Wait,
I
the love of a
trust you a
mother
lot. I
haunts.
trust you because, of course, this kid has been not brought out and with some,
No,
some act which is
Mirancy.
not
The
good.
kid needs
So
the love
I
of a
would
mother.
better
Mirancy,
give it
look
to you
at
and be
this.
like, Mirancy, take
By
care
the
of it.
time Melanie gives her child to you,
I
it means
trust
she
you.
already trusts you.
Yes.
There's that
So
trust.
she trusts that you'll be able to take care of that baby
Yes.
as the mother.
Yeah, as the mother, but I can't
Yeah.
give that child the real love she needs.
Yeah.
There's
Even
that
though, but
connection,
still,
biological
can't
mother
I
do
know,
child.
I know,
You
but
can't
still.
do
And you're
that,
making the kid even miss that. In other words, you're punishing the kid right
I'm
now.
not, maybe unless you're going to treat her in another way.
I may treat her. Melanie, there's this I don't know, technical thing a mother and a child shares.
Yes, that
There is
attachment,
this,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like a kid feels so comfortable when he's with the mother and so on.
But
I may do my best, but that connection will never be just like having an adopted kid.
But
Still,
there are very
unless
many
maybe
kids,
the baby
there are
has.
very many kids who have grown up that way.
Yeah,
They have grown up with
but
different
trust
people,
me,
but then
they'll not be the
they will
same.
not be the same. But then there is also that love that you get with, look, that love that you have between someone you've grown up with. You understand?
Yes.
Like
Okay.
when you raise up a kid,
Yes.
she grows,
Campus talk,
he
ETV Uganda.
or she grows up knowing that even though Miriam's is not my mom,
Mm.
at least she was
Still
there
watching
for me
Campus Talk,
when I needed
ETV
her.
Uganda.
Yeah, I was there, like she was there for me when I
And-
needed her. So even if that connection of mother to child isn't there,
Mm.
trust me, there will still be that love
Yes,
that the kid will have for you.
So you end up at least having that baby.
Okay, so
And to add on that, I think this lady can go and marry with this kid.
Please.
we can't be active. This is aborting. We can't be start laughing via abortion. We're like,
And
and then you could say I'm like, I would abort this one.
tekisobola kubaawo
Modu yaffe ffenna tetuli basanyufu nno leero oba independence oba leero
I think the topic is boring.
The topic
I
is
told you after
boring.
here we are going to
Concluding.
I will be there for now.
so
Eh,
let's get serious.
I think the topic is boring.
now we are closing it up.
We are
You are closing it up, eh?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
close
closing
it
it
up.
up.
Close it up. Tugule emiyembe enjala ebaluma tusobe tugule emiyembe.
Naye kati closing
You will eat the mangoes.
Yeah.
Muli bazi-
Annette, yesterday. I'm going to give him an yes.
But
You're
now,
close to the
do
money.
you know that if it is your luck, it is your luck.
Yeah.
That girl, she nothing matter. She just wrote it just like me. Now I'm singing what they call Annette.
soko tujugizeemu
Nancy, let me give the view of her, like what she gave. I did that, then we can conclude.
Yeah.
Still
Still
watching.
watching.
Yes, and you start.
basajja banajja okulya emiyembe ffe
Where? Sister.
You're still watching Campus Talk, ETV Uganda.
Yes, Miros, in the same breath, like Feli said, I think this the two of you should agree. Like, of course, you're not going to marry now. One of you has to choose and take the child in another marriage, so that you actually give a different story to another pattern,
Yes.
another pattern, and then you marry, so that it divides the two of you of again looking at each other. You raise the child that side, so that where responsibility is needed, you do
You
it,
send
though you
it.
don't meet. Yeah, but you don't isolate this child than actually giving it to a distant maybe relative. You can groom this child yourself,
Yes.
because it is where you can even tell maybe the father died, lying to that kid that can maybe, because if the kid grows somewhere else, you always question the parents, and they will tell the kid, exposing the kid to what happened to you, to the fate that happened to the parents. So you rather groom your child in that fate and
So,
the mistakes.
Diana, you say you take this kid to another family.
No?
Yes.
Then
No.
you're going to get married to another family. You
Yes.
tell a different story
To the kid.
to the
Like,
kid. Like,
okay.
are you telling the different story to the man you're getting married to or to the kid?
Okay, yeah, right.
The man you're getting married
Yes.
Yes.
You're creating another
then
lie.
No, not
And
a
then you
lie.
have to
Not a
solve
lie.
it.
Not a lie. You're
But-
going to, of course, it happens. You come with your, which man is going to accept you that you actually slept with your brother? Even they will fear that you can sleep with
Then
their
the men
brothers.
will accept.
And the
Yes.
men-
When
men
you
will
understand
understand.
that
Okay.
thing and you accept
We are
it.
not after that. I believe if someone loves you, they will go through whatever you tell them.
Yes.
But then the thing is that you don't isolate this child. One of you takes the child in another marriage or another family.
Yes.
You raise you groom this child.
Okay. So, do you keep the child?
Yes, and I would rather also keep the child than terminating the pregnancy and all that.
I will terminate it. However, to the youths out there, abortion is not a solution unless it's approved.
Yes, unless it's a problem, maybe with your clan members or something.
And if it's, we are really grateful to have you.
Yes,
and
we
I
are
think we shall
grateful.
host them again
Next time,
and again
and yes,
and
and
again.
again and again, because they have got viewers, and we are waiting to host you too.
Don't forget to like our Facebook page, follow, and then you should subscribe. ETV Uganda, Campus Talk, Facebook.
Remember to subscribe on our channel, ETV Uganda on YouTube. And remember to click on the notification bell for more videos. Thank you very much for watching ETV Uganda Campus Talk. Thank you very much.
Miriam and Melanie, love you.
Bye-bye.